Thank you all for joining us. We'll start with the questions now. Okay, guys, we're out of time, unfortunately.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And a warm welcome to Wembley, the home of football. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And with the league season about to begin, we have action coming up from the curtain raiser, the Community Shield. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, the Community Shield is always an interesting game, just to see how these two teams are progressing. What might the coaches do differently? Are the players fit enough? And will they be challenging for silverware once again this year?
Well, Jude Bellingham is such an all-action player, and the fans are so excited getting to take in his debut here. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he can do everything a central midfield player needs to do. He can pass it, he can wriggle out of tight situations, and he can defend. Let's hope we see those qualities today.
Introducing the starting players for Manchester City.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Mackie. And back with Ortega. A danger here as he runs at them. Blocking it. Sound piece of goalkeeping. And he's in. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days. Really, we've all been speculating. Would he play from the start? Would he be ready to play? Well, Stuart, we have our answer.
Well, it's great to see him back out there, but I just hope he's fully fit. It doesn't matter how good he is. If he's not in shape, he's going to struggle today.
Now, Molina. Good bit of closing down. And Bellingham. Oh, good strike! Well, it wasn't a high percentage chance to add to their advantage, but an opportunity nonetheless.
Well, that would have made it more comfortable, but it was a decent effort from there, I have to say.
Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. Taking on his old club, and Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today. Hopefully not.
Now, Molina. Pedri. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Haaland. Now they've lost it. An attack full of promise. And he's broken free. Really committed defending. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. And he might be through here. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. He has teammates around him. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. And credit due, a good intervention. And providing width. In with a chance. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Really good challenge. He's got to have a go here. And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. That was going in. And the referee says penalty. And a chance for 2-0. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Well read to win possession back. Martin. That's a lovely ball. And players waiting in the centre. Has eyes for goal. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Haaland. Perfect tackle. Lopez. Can he finish? Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And clears the danger. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. And hit with ferocity. Well, I think it's fair to say he got underneath that just a little bit. Perfect challenge. Plenty of support here. He's in with a chance. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. A lopsided contest, 4-0. And a long way out. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly, and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
Burns, under pressure. And a tidy challenge. What can he do with it now? The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Well, Manchester City unable to retain possession. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Really favours this position. Oh, great block. And he's fired over the corner. Against, can he put it away? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
And the referee's whistle, we've reached the halfway point here at Wembley Stadium. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And Bellingham. From long range. Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. It's a fierce effort. Oh, at one point on its flight, it looked as though it might be going in.
Well, he wasn't afraid to have a go, was he? And you can see why. That was so close to being a great goal.
Oh, he could give it away. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Erling Haaland. And he's won the ball. Plenty of support here. Well, beating his opponent. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Can I ask you a couple of questions? Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you everyone for your patience, and we'll start taking some questions now. That's all we've got time for today.
They were two of Europe's foremost club sides last season, winners of the Champions League and Europa League respectively. Now they lock horns with the Super Cup at stake. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And with the start of the league season just days away now, we have action from the curtain raiser for you to enjoy. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, this will be interesting. Two of the best teams in Europe come head-to-head here. I think we should be in for a real treat tonight. Let's hope it's a good game.
And here's how Leipzig will line up.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
In the battle for the UEFA Super Cup, they're underway now. Jude Bellingham. Able to skip past his man. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
Committed challenge. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. And he's clear as lines. And continues his run. Can he make it count? And still danger here. And a goal it is. But in all honesty, the keeper should have done much, much better.
Well, here's the replay. Yes, it's a decent shot, but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area, and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
1-0 then. Lopez. Options in the centre. Real chance. And he's hit it with authority. And nearly extending the lead.
Well, it wasn't quite the finish he was looking for. He just couldn't quite keep it on target.
Schlager. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
And Leipzig with the ball again. Feeding it through. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Now a decent position. Oh, a smart stop. Played over. Well, he didn't miss by a huge margin, did he? Really being closed down and didn't like it. And up for grabs off the keeper. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And a long way out. And a decent save, full credit. Can someone get on the end of this? In a good position to clear it away. Can he take the chance? And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
And Leipzig have it back now. Giordano. Now can they make something happen? Giving them a different option by moving in field. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
And a tidy tackle. Running with the ball confidently. A gift for any goalkeeper. Aguimang. Moreira. Giordano. Disappointing for Leipzig to give it away like that. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, just centimetres over the bar with that powerful shot. Ortega. Plenty of support here. Well, not too far away at all, but getting underneath it ever so slightly. Giordano. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Opportunity here. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Breaking at pace. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And now can he keep calm? And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Oh, surely. And now it is there for him. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
So 2-0 now. Well-timed tackle. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Can he finish this? Gives it a go. Oh, fine stop. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, no end product. Speculative effort. Oh, and couldn't convert. Delightful pass. Can he take advantage? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And continues his run. Can he make it count? And still danger here. And a goal it is! And the ball is rolling again. Leipzig have left themselves with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Can they respond? And he's made headway. Well, full credit to him. He had the audacity to try it.
Well, that's so close to being a lovely goal. It just doesn't come down in time.
Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. Well, he needs to be careful here. Can he put it in? And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
And unable to keep the ball. Could be dangerous. He might be able to make it through. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. And a substitution in the offing. Delivering it. Not the best clearance. Well, they have the ball once more. Nice weight on the pass. Closing down well. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. To make it 4-0. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, as you can see from the replay, the keeper tries to read the penalty, but he's sent the wrong way, and it ends up looking a very easy finish.
Just the challenge that was required. Oh, he'll take it on. And corner kick, the referee's verdict. And they're making a change. And over comes the corner. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Pull from the keeper, and they'll come again. 30 minutes left for play. And teammates around him. Released it nicely. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Long way out. Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Who's going to get on the end of it? A no-nonsense defensive clearance. And the counter looks on here. Options available. He's in with a chance. And the shot. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Has eyes for goal. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his foot around the ball and curls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper could do anything about that.
Losing possession. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Keane. Perfect challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. Cherki. Must be! Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. And a double substitution it's going to be. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Schick. Schick. In with a chance. Ortega. Really good challenge. Nice weight on the pass. Can he finish? Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Did really well to get through. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. He has teammates around him. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. But it didn't end up being a significant advantage, and so a free kick here. Well, the referee letting him know any more like that, and he will go into the book, Stuart.
Yeah, he knows he can't commit another foul now.
And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. Oh, what an opportunity. It's got to be. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. He's in with a chance. Oh, it's mischievous. And foiled by the post. And a time for calm on the ball. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Plenty of support here, but nothing comes of it. That's a good pass. He might be able to make it through. Well, choosing to chip, and it wasn't so very far away.
Well, it was good vision, excellent technique, but not quite the end result it deserved.
Not great distribution from the keeper. Oh, great play. It has to be. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper.
And there goes the final whistle. They have earned the right to call themselves Super Cup victors.
And you can see what it means to them. They really did want to win this trophy. Good scenes here.
A lot of effort went into it. And the players proud of their achievement, as they should be.
Well, winning becomes a habit, and that's what this club are trying to achieve at the moment. And this is another good victory.
For now, the players are allowed to be more carefree. It's party time.
Yeah, there's a lot of hard work ahead, and the players know it. But at the moment, they're full of the joys of spring.
Well, he needs to be careful here. Can he put it in? And a goal! The months of preparation are finally over. Both sets of fans full of optimism as they look ahead to the new season. But who will come out on top today? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Well, hello, wherever you happen to be. We find ourselves about 20 minutes just to the east of the Manchester city centre. A rainy day here at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And there are few more enjoyable days on the football calendar than opening day in the Premier League. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, what a big start to the season this is, Derek. And you just sense they need to get a good result away from home here if they are to get that Champions League spot.
Well, what a proud moment for the 16-year-old making his full senior debut. And you have to say, while the manager has been trying to keep the pressure off him, there's been a lot of buzz about him in the local papers.
Well, you're right. There's been so much talk about this young man. Now we're going to see what a talent he really is. Let's just hope he gets off to a good start here.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre-forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
So now a corner. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Might really be able to trouble them here. Can they convert? Shot blocked, but still alive. Has eyes for goal. Oh, good technique in terms of how he struck it. He has time to play it over. Gives it a go. Nicely saved. And there's the delivery. Struggling to get it away. And Moreira on the ball. He takes aim. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
So the action continues, and City looking to offer a swift response to that setback. And narrowly off target here.
Well, it's still all to play for, but that was a good effort, wasn't it?
Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. Oh, he's lost possession. Will he find the net? Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Effective challenge. And a lot to like about this attack. And a long way out. And still danger here. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. 3 goals without reply. Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly.
Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Could be threatening. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Elects to go short. And quick thinking defensively. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Being pressed hard. Well, let's send it over to Alex, because I understand there's been a goal at Selhurst Park.
It's a goal for Southampton. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was
wait a minute, could be in here. It's still alive. And a time for calm on the ball. Well, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Could be. Oh, he's done it! And it's a debut double to the delight of his fans. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. Apologies for that. To confirm, Southampton did score in that game, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Really getting stuck in. Opportunity it is. Chance maybe. Oh, a goal! As he makes it a hat-trick, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate and taking care of the situation. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Haaland. And now Rodrigo. And he's beaten him here. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Now, who can he play it to? Let's fly here! And tipping it over the crossbar. It'll be a corner. Who can they pick out? Still alive. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Electing to shoot. A concession of a corner here. And over it comes. Well, not quite accurate enough.
Well, his movement was good, he attacked it well, but he just got underneath it.
Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Real chance. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Haaland. And a fine tackle. And he's broken free. A smart stop here. Cameras trained on one man. He scored 4 in his last 3. What will he produce today? Stay with us on EA TV. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. Our hosts should be full of confidence after their performance on match day 1. I wasn't expecting it, nor were the fans, but that should certainly give them confidence going into this one.
Well, the fans have been wondering how this might go. It is his debut game. Stuart, what should we be looking for from him today?
Well, they needed to reinforce up front, to be honest. They were looking a little light, and there's going to be big expectations on him to hit the ground running. Hopefully he doesn't disappoint.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the 3 advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre-forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, it was an excellent performance on match day 1 by the host here. They showed a lot of spirit, a lot of desire, and a fair bit of quality.
And he's made headway. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Vitinha. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Determined defending. And he's through here. Oh, in with a chance. And not cleared away properly. Can he finish? No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Well, he keeps going. Magnificent defending. Well, he's given us away. Trying to open them up. And now waiting to pounce. Under real pressure here. Could be. In it goes! He scored on his debut. And his fans are loving that.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Vitinha. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. And off the post that time. Can someone get on the end of this? Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. It might be. Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. Canales. Now can they counter clinically? In with a chance. Really good build-up, but no end product. Wonderful chance. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. An alert reaction to tip it over. The referee is given a corner. Playing it short. Agyemang. They need to get tighter, but really sticking to their task defensively. Takes the shot. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. To make it 4-0. Oh, he's done it! And it's a debut double to the delight of his fans.
Well, here we can see it again, and he's done well to read the intentions, but just can't get a touch on it as it sails over him. So close to being a fantastic stop.
Possession changing hands. An effective challenge. Real chance. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
So the corner played into the box. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Oh, a goal! As he makes it a hat-trick. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again. Great composure to send the keeper the wrong way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent penalty.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. No way through. Now, options are plenty. Oh, he fancies his chances. And fine goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Well, not away properly. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Must score! Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment!
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Vitinha. Difficult to stop him. He's blocked it. Gross. And nicely struck. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly. Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Opportunity it is. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. That's a good pass. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Delivering it. Cleared away comprehensively. That is how to apply the pressure. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, he's been a joy to watch so far. He's got so much ability, and it was also a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And news coming through of a goal in the Leeds match. Alex Scott, who has scored it?
It's a goal for Leeds. They've scored the opener here with 46 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Could be. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. And the pass deftly cut out. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. And clears the danger. Good news for Marseille, a new addition, and you would think, Stuart, he's going to make his debut pretty soon.
Oh, he's through on goal here, Derek.
And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. In superb scoring form.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Our cameras on one man. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? We'll have the action on EA TV. And hello to you from Hertfordshire. The venue for this game is Vicarage Road. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, I have to say, Derek, the visitors should be fairly confident coming into this one. They've had a decent start to their season. They really have played well in the first couple of games. If they perform once again today, they've got every chance of making it 3 out of 3.
Trying his luck, and a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though.
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And in with a real chance. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
And they need to get tighter here. Oh, good work by the keeper. Going short. Gives it a go. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Well, a swift challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. We're getting the ball forward. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Gross. Well, very effective play in possession. Could be. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. Well, not cleared away completely. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Oh, that's a really good run. And there it is! A 2-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Well, it could be on for him here. Dear, oh dear, an oops moment on the shooting front, you've got to say.
Well, the less said about that, the better, I think.
And Watford have it back now. Chance to play it in. And he takes on the shot. Well, the keeper in possession to prevent another goal from him.
Well, he's a massive threat. That really could have been his second goal there.
Really getting stuck in. He's in with a chance. And tried to place it with only the keeper to beat.
Well, I have to say, I never really fancied him to score there. That was a golden opportunity.
Risky play. Must finish. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And he's broken free. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Right, Alex, quickly over to you, because I think there's been a goal at Craven Cottage.
Yep, it's a goal for Fulham. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. They've scored the opener here with 26 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex.
Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. This could be troublesome. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
Ibrahim. Untidy in possession. And support available. Prepared to take on the shot. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. That's not a bad ball. Not in the accuracy department, leaving a bit to be desired. Takes the shot. And the ball is loose. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And let's join Alex Scott now, because, Alex, I believe the situation has changed in the Newcastle game.
It's a goal for Leeds.
A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And possession lost there. Big chance. Ball is loose. In it goes. At the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Well, apologies to our viewers for having to enter. And he's in. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
And still dangerous. And problem solved for now. Luis Javier Suarez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Firing it in. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, I don't think he did quite enough there. He got a touch on it, but in the end, he can't keep it out. He won't be happy with that.
Goal for the visitors, number 7, Jude Bellingham.
A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly... Certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Teammates available. Has eyes for goal! And he struck the post. It's still alive. And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, the first half story has been written. It's half-time here at Vicarage Road. So back underway here into the second half. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
He's in with a chance. Great movement. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over.
Well, this is a very good finish. He just does enough to get it over the keeper. He'll certainly be pleased with that.
Ryan Cherky.
There's the chip. And the keeper got there, and comfortably. And a goal to update you on in the Everton game. Alex Scott is at the ready.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. They're the first on the score sheet here with 50 minutes played.
Oh, jumping in. They're in a great position here. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.